Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Sal Post. How you all doing? I hope you're all doing well, and welcome to another episode of Breaking Dawn. I'm here at Naples Airport. I'm travelling today. Sorry about the surroundings, sorry about the noise, but I had to bring you the news. I had to bring you the breaking news. I cannot let you off today. You're not getting away from me too easily. You're not going to get away from me. I'm travelling, but I'm still going to bring you the breaking news. Now, in regards to, let's get straight into it. But before I do, please don't forget to subscribe and please don't forget to like the video. In regards to Manchester United, it is a very, very important week for Manchester United. A pivotal week, some may say, in regards to the world of Manchester United. Three players in, 2 players out. It's looking that way. It could be that way this week. It's a very, very important week. Probably the most important week in our transfer window in regards to Jaden Sancho could be leaving the club. Aaron Wan-Bissaka could be leaving the club, and we could bring in Frankie Chow. Thank you very much. I will have a very, very, hopefully have a good flight. And, I'm not the flying type, but had to travel around, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, had to bring you the news. Big week, massive week, probably the biggest week in Manchester United's transfer window in regards to players in. Now, Manchester United look likely to settle the deal for Ugarte. Ugarte could be a Manchester United player by Friday. Hopefully, we will get here we go. In regards to Ugarte, he has agreed personal terms, and it looks like he will be coming to Manchester United, of course. And by the end of the week, I hope that we could get 3 players in and 2 players could leave. Now, the news broke yesterday in regards to Nasir Mazraoui in regards to coming to Manchester United. Nasir Mazraoui has agreed personal terms with Manchester United. Manchester United have agreed a fee with Bayern Munich, and it looks like he will be a Manchester United player by the end of the week as well. Now, this is all dependent on Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Aaron Wan-Bissaka is in talks with West Ham United, and he could also be out the door. West Ham United are yet to agree personal terms with Wan-Bissaka, and this is said to be the most important part of the deal. Obviously, if he does agree personal terms with West Ham United, Mazraoui will be a Manchester United player very, very soon, as we've agreed personal terms, etc. Now, in regards to other players coming in, Matthijs de Ligt is not over. Matthijs de Ligt could still be coming to Manchester United. Matthijs de Ligt could be on the plane to Manchester this week to settle a deal with 38 million deal with Bayern Munich to go to Manchester United. Absolutely great news, brilliant news if we can get him through the door as well, because with the Euro injury, we're not too sure what's happened with the Euro injury, to be honest. But we're waiting on updates on the Euro injury. Hopefully it's not too serious, and hopefully Rasmus as well isn't too serious as well. It looks like Rasmus isn't too serious, but hopefully none of the injuries are serious, especially Euro. He's just signed for the club. It wouldn't be great, would it, if he gets injured straight away. Again, apologies, I'm in an airport at the moment in Naples, so I'm travelling today. So obviously the surroundings are a little bit different, but had to bring you the news. Now, in regards to Jaden Sancho, a bid has been on the table for Jaden Sancho. Now, this doesn't mean he's definitely going to leave. PSG are exploring other alternatives, but they have put a bid in, an inquiry about Jaden Sancho. Now, Jaden Sancho looked like he wasn't leaving Manchester United, but contrary to popular belief, he could still be leaving Manchester United this summer. He could be going to PSG. I think it'd be a good move for him. I think that we are stacked on that side of the pitch, but in my opinion, I just feel like we should have really kept him for one more season and see how it goes from there. We should have really seen how it went from there, to be honest with you. In my personal opinion, we should have just kept him now. I think it's getting late in the transfer window, so I don't think we should sell players right now. We shouldn't really be selling players, and at the moment we need the squad. We need a big squad, and to be honest with you, I would have just kept Sancho for this season and see how it goes. What do you think about that? Do you think we should have kept Sancho? Do you think so? We'll have to wait and see what happens with that. But PSG are putting an inquiry in regards to Jaden Sancho. Now, in regards to Ugarte, as I said, hopefully we'll get here we go later this week. Of course, PSG have signed João Neves. It looks like that's going through the door. According to Fabrizio Romano, the deal for João Neves is going to happen. He is going to PSG. Very disappointed about that deal, of course. I wanted him to come to Manchester United, but it doesn't look like he's going to come to Manchester United. Sadly, it doesn't look that way. But we have to move on, and that will open the door, glass half full, that will open the door for Ugarte to come to Manchester United. Now, Ugarte, Mazraoui and de Ligt, if those 3 players can come through the door, if we can get those three players through the door by the end of the week, that will be an absolutely amazing transfer window so far. I'm still a bit reserved about the Kadioglu deal, of course. I want Kadioglu at Manchester United, left centre back, left sided, left back, left wing back. he's a brilliant player, versatile player, and I would like him at Manchester United. We need a left-sided player. Now, in regards to Antony has been subject to a bid from Besiktas in Turkey, of course. Man United, here we go. What's going on, Irfan? How are you? Very good to see you this morning. Manchester United are looking to offload Antony. Besiktas have become the most likely destination for Antony. Of course, Antony hasn't quite worked out this season. It hasn't been quite what we expected of him with the 90 million price tag. Of course, the price tag wasn't his fault. Antony, it just didn't work out for him. And I think he had a whole number of problems last season. It wasn't his fault. Domestically, he had problems. And obviously, these sort of domestic problems we cannot be carrying into Manchester United next season anymore. Ciao. After Yora injured, we need to get De Ligt and another centre-back. Yeah, we do. And it looks like De Ligt will be coming through the door by the end of the week. We will get Here We Go by the end of the week. We hope so. We hope that will happen. We hope that happens soon. And if we get De Ligt through the door, we can be confident that next season will be a good season. And of course, Mazraoui can play left-sided centre-back and left and right-sided centre-back as well. A very versatile player. But we don't want to just sign players square pegs in round holes, if you know what I mean. We want to sign specialists in every single area of the pitch. We don't want to just sign players who can play a number of positions, but we need specialists. We need a left-back, we need a left-sided centre-back, and we need that desperately. I'm off to Turkey at the moment, so hopefully I will be giving you some news about Kadioglu. I'll be in Istanbul in about a few hours' time. God willing, I'll be in Istanbul in a few hours' time. And I will be giving you the news about Kadioglu, and we'll be going from there in regards to what's going on around the world. I'm travelling, I don't stop giving you the news, do I? I'm very dedicated to the dunya, as they say. So at the end of the day, guys, we hope we get some good news this week. It's a very, very pivotal week in regards to Manchester United. It is a very, very important week in regards to Manchester United. And we have to understand that this week could make or break our transfer window. Irfan, hi from Man United. Here we go. That's what we want to hear. Here we go. Hopefully I'll be getting Fabrizio Romano on the show very, very soon. I was speaking to Fabrizio Romano briefly last week. So hopefully we get him on the show very, very soon. And we elevate Antony 30 million. Here we go. Out. Yes, Irfan, you are the voice of reason. We do need him out. If we can get 30 million from him, what a loss that is, though. What a loss that would be. How much we're going to lose? 60 million. 60 million we're going to lose on that. Ciao. We need to sign players who want to play for United, like De Ligt. Fantastic, exactly what I'm saying. We don't need mercenaries. We need players who want to play for the club. We need players who are desperate to play for the club. And obviously, De Ligt and Mazraoui are very desperate to play for the club. And what that does for Amrabat, obviously Mazraoui and Amrabat are best friends, apparently. So I know they're both Moroccan. It doesn't mean they're best friends. It doesn't mean they get on, but they are best friends. And maybe does that mean something for Amrabat? Will we be keeping Amrabat? Who knows? Would you keep Amrabat? Haven't heard much news from him in the last couple of days, so hopefully we hear something this week in regards to Amrabat, which is solid. But one thing which is solid, Manchester United could sign Ugarte by the end of the week, and we will get a Here We Go. That would be absolutely brilliant if that would happen. If we can get a Here We Go, we'll be absolutely delighted. 3 players in, 2 players out. Of course, we are waiting upon Wan-Bissaka to agree personal terms with West Ham so we can get the Mazraoui deal over the line. And Jaden Sancho has been subject of a bid from PSG, as well as Antony. Last night, it was 3 players in, 2 players out. Now it's 3 players in, 3 players out. Is it going to be 3 players in, 3 players out? Do you think Antony will leave Manchester United? He's openly said that he does not want to leave Man United. He loves the club. We love the club. It doesn't matter. If you haven't got it, you haven't got it, and you just have to move on, my guy. It doesn't matter if you want to stay at the club. I want to stay at the club. Everyone wants to stay at the club. Everyone wants to stay. I would love to play for Manchester United, but at the end of the day, mate, if it's not going to work out for you, my advice would be is to go. My personal opinion, I wouldn't have sold him. I would have given him one more season because I looked at the problems last season that he had to endure. Very, very personal problems, and very, very difficult problems to handle. They were very, very difficult situations in his life. But at the end of the day, we are not a charity. We are not an agony aunt. We are not a mental therapist. We are Manchester United. So we have to do what we have to do. Of course, all the big flop out. Luck shows Harry Antony Sancho. We need a lot of players out, my friend. We need a lot of players out of that door. We need Maguire. We need obviously Lindelof out that door. Wan-Bissaka could be leaving, of course, as well. Sancho could be leaving. Antony could be leaving. It's absolute madness. But what about McTominay? McTominay's still surviving. He's like an armadillo. That guy. He doesn't move. He just stays. He's probably going to stay for the rest of his career. At this point, I'm reserved. I've just basically accepted that he will be a Manchester United player next season, because at the end of the day, I just can't see McTominay leaving. I know he should leave. I know there's a number of players should leave. Why Antony wants to leave, especially exactly. The problem is we've been run so badly over the years that I don't know who's going to pay that money for him. At the end of the day, whoever pays that money from him is an absolute, snap their hand off, because at the end of the day, can Besiktas afford 200k a week? Now, I'm going to find out when I go to Istanbul today. There's a lot of news I want to get to the bottom of. I will be reporting from Istanbul when I get to Istanbul, and I will be seeing checking out the Kadioglu news. I'll be checking out, obviously, the Antony news to Besiktas. So let's see what goes on in regards to that, and let's see if we can pick up some news that we're not hearing over here in Western Europe at the moment. So at the end of the day, big news. Manchester United could have 3 in, 2 out. At the moment, it's looking at 3 in, 3 out. So at the end of the day, news changes by the hour with Manchester United. There's lots of news in regards to Manchester United that are going to come out. We should have a Here We Go this week. We hope we have a Here We Go this week. It'd be absolutely incredible if we can sign another player. Mazraoui looks the most likely through the door first. We still need to agree a fee with Bayern Munich. It looks like we have 38 million euros. What do you think about that deal? Is that a good deal for Manchester United? 38 million euros. Do you think that's good? For De Ligt, I think it's good. I think it's a great cover. We'll be starting with Licha, and we'll be starting with obviously De Ligt in the centre back. That is a strong centre back partnership. And who will start? Will it be Mazraoui or will it be Dalot? What do you think? At the end of the day, I think it would be great to have some healthy competition in that position, and obviously in the left back position we do need competition as well. As I spoke yesterday, I'm very confident about Harry Mass. I'm very confident about Harry Mass's ability at left back, and I'm confident that he will get some minutes next season, and he will prove a lot of people that he is good enough. Good morning, Kenny. How you doing? And De Ligt, here we go soon this week. It's going to be a massive week, Kenny. We are ready and we are prepared for this week, and we will be here with you guys, me and the team and the community will be here to bring you the latest news in regards to Manchester United, in regards to transfers. Of course, I'm going to travel and I'm going to bring you as much transfer news as I possibly can whilst I'm on my travels, of course. And obviously in Istanbul we will be getting the Here We Goes. We need more Here We Goes. One big Here We Go we need with 3 players in. That would be incredible, wouldn't it? If we can have one big Here We Go from Fabrizio Romano and 3 players walking in like a boss. It's been a while since we've had that. It's been a while since we had that sort of transfer news, that sort of thing, obviously. Waiting on Ornstein to bomb this. Yeah, Ornstein obviously has become, he's the front runner in regards to journalism at the moment. Obviously he broke the Ten Hag news. I think Fabrizio Romano was second, but obviously any one of those will do. We need the confirmation, but it looks that way. Manchester United will sign at least 2 players very, very soon. If we get 3 players in, absolutely incredible. If we can get 2 players out, absolutely incredible. Although Antony or Sancho wouldn't have been my first choice. I know what happened with Sancho happened and it wasn't good, but at the end of the day, I prefer him to McTominay. I think we need to sell McTominay. Of course, I'm not a big fan of McTominay, but as people know, I don't think he's good enough for us if we want to proceed, if we want to challenge for the league title. We need to do better than a McTominay, do you know what I'm saying? So we need to do really get offload him. And of course, he's put from the youth team, so all the money from McTominay will go towards the transfer fund, unlike Antony, etc. Because FFP gets involved, love to get involved with Manchester United, of course. So at the end of the day, it's going to be a big couple of weeks, a big week. It's probably the biggest week in Manchester United's it's probably the biggest week in Manchester United's transfer window so far. So guys, please keep your hat on, because it's gonna get very, very bumpy. Hold on to your seat. No, put your seatbelts on, should I say? Put your seatbelts on, or is it going to be a roller coaster ride? Hold on tightly, because I definitely feel like there's going to be some news this week. I don't think Antony is leaving the season. Kenny, at the end of the day, he's openly expressed his desire to stay at Manchester United. So it's a possibility he could leave. I'm off to Istanbul now, so who knows what I find out over there. But at the end of the day, I don't think he will leave myself. But if he does leave, I wish him the best of luck, of course. I think we should give him one more year. Myself, I think we should give him 1 more year, as Kenny said, 1 more year for Antony, and that will be it for me if he doesn't perform. Ramona confirmed United are working on several deals. Manchester United this summer could really smash it, as they say theoretically. Manchester United could really drop a bombshell this whole. Well, I really shouldn't be saying that in an airport, but at the end of the day, Manchester United could give the rest of the Premier League something to think about. There's going to be a lot of big news coming out of Manchester United this week. There's going to be a lot of here he goes, left, right, and centre this month. So by the start of next season, who knows what our team is going to be? Who knows what it could be? We could have a completely different squad, completely. Players in, players out, of course. There could be a lot going on, of course, and there could be a lot of here we goes and a lot of news that could happen very soon. So, guys, you guys are absolutely immense. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please don't forget to smash a like. Please don't forget to subscribe. It's going to be a short one today because I'm traveling. But, guys, Kenny, Antony should be given a chance, especially the wrong circumstances he has been put through. Yeah, he should be given a chance. I agree. I said it at the top of the show that he has been through a lot last season, and it's up to us to show a bit of loyalty, and I agree. Kenny, I will show you loyalty. Child, I will show you loyalty. You show me loyalty. Loyalty is everything in life, and I believe we should show loyalty to Antony. I believe he should have 1 more season, in my personal opinion. What do you think about that? So I believe if we could get 2 players in, Wan-Bissaka out, that would be a fairly successful week. It's a big week. Lots of news is coming out of Manchester United, and I will be bringing it to you when I get it. I'm off to Istanbul now, guys. Wish me the best of luck. I will be bringing you the news when I can. Guys, absolute legends. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I will talk to you later on Chatterbox. So join me in Istanbul on Chatterbox later on at 2 p.m. UK time, 3 p.m. Central European time. All the best, guys. Thank you so much. Maloney, good morning, Mallory. Antony is not good at United. Yeah, it's all about opinion, of course. There's lots of opinions about Antony. Some think he's not good enough. What I would say is that next season is the biggest season in his career in regards to Manchester United and his career in general, because we cannot be holding any prisoners anymore, and we're not going to be being sentimental towards players anymore. He has to perform. Sancho has to perform. Rashford has to perform. They all have to perform. Every single player at Manchester United has to perform now. No more excuses. No more rubbish. We have to move up, and we have to be challenging for that title. Kenny, thank you so much, my guy. I'll see you later, hopefully. And guys, take care of yourself. Have a fantastic morning. I shall see you later in Istanbul. Peace.